Welcome to MyLogisticsPlus. Today we're going to be talking about matching invoices to manifests so that the invoices can be charged appropriately with the appropriate GL code. When an invoice is inserted into the system is automatically going to try to match the invoice to the manifest on a number of factors which are defined by the system. In that case, we'll have the appropriate charges. But there are going to be a number of items that fall out, and these are what are referred to as the exceptions. We can find these exceptions in the account data exceptions area. So once you've logged on to the MyLogisticsPlus website, click on the My Data Exceptions area. And here, let me go ahead and look for some invoices. As we look down through the invoice list here, you'll see that there is an option over in the far right column to match a shipment. I will reiterate that these invoices are all those that were not automatically matched by the system. If we click this link to match the shipment, you'll see that it pops up a new window, and in it we see all the invoice details. As we scroll down to the bottom, you'll see that all the possible manifests that the system could find to possibly match this invoice are provided here. And notice in the far right columns, we're giving you an idea of what it's matching on. So you'll see that it can match on the origin and destination zip code, it can match on the PO, the pro number, airway bill number, etc. Once we have found the appropriate manifest, we can go ahead and click Select. At that point, you'll get a confirmation that the record has been saved. As we come back here, notice one thing here. At the very top, you'll see that the date approved date and checkbox has been checked, and who made this association between the invoice and manifest. As we scroll down to the bottom of the list, you'll also find that this manifest data is matched here. Note there's also a little hyperlink. If you would like to look at more of the manifest detail, click the hyperlink, and it's going to take you to the manifest detail page. In the event that this was done in error, or you find that someone else had maybe done something in error and you need to correct it, note under the More option, there's an Unlink Invoice option. Click that. It will disassociate the invoice from the manifest. Now I'm going to go back and show you another feature here. When we look at, I'm back on the invoice list here, if I were to try to match another shipment, perhaps there are no matching manifests. I do have an ad hoc button. If I were to click this, I can actually search on a particular manifest that I know matches. I go ahead and, oops. Alright, and what comes back are the manifests that match my search. I can select that item. And now, you'll find that the record has been saved. And again, our approval information is provided here on the invoice. Now there's another scenario I want to review. If we go back to the data exceptions page, there are times when the invoice does not match a manifest at all. For those scenarios, if we were to click on the match shipment, again we'll find there's no manifests that are matching here. If we click More, there's the option to automatically just approve this invoice, letting it go through. I were to select that, you'll see that the approval information is provided here, and we can continue on. There's another option for approving unmatched invoices. If we come back out here to the data exceptions, you'll note that there is a checkbox to the left column. If we were to check one or multiple items, there is an Approve a Selected button. If we select this, you'll be prompted with the GL code. Please note, if you type in the GL code, any of the selected items that do not have a GL code will get this GL code applied. There is a checkbox if you would like to override the GL for any of the items you specified to the new GL account. Select this button and complete the approval.